Here we go to detail. John Keats. He was one of the finest English poets of Romantic school of writing. He was famous for the Ode to a Nightingale, Ode to a Grecian Urn, and Ode to Autumn. Keats was born in London on October 31st, 1795, the eldest of 5 children. His father was a very livery stable keeper but died when Keats was only 8 years old. He grew up in his grandmother's home at Edmonton near London. Early training, education and influence. At school, he read widely, won prizes and learned to love poetry. He loved reading poems and the works of Edmund Spenser in particular. He loved the works of Edmund Spenser in particular. He studied medicine at Edmonton at Guy's Hospital, London, and apprenticed to a surgeon. Meanwhile, he was composing verses and meeting other young romantic writers including Leigh Hunt, famous for Story of Rimini. It was Hunt introduced Keats to fellow poet Percy by Shelley. P.B. Shelley. Early career as a poet. Keats gave up medicine to write, living poorly off a little money left by his grandmother. He also published his first sonnets in The Examiner. His first volume of poems combined hymns to Pan and the Bacchic Procession, anticipating his future great odds. His first published poem, O Solitude, appeared in a magazine when he was at 21. Major works including famous odes. At 23, his first long mythological poem, Endymion, was published. In 4,000 lines, it tells of the love of the moon goddess, Cynthia, for the young shepherd Endymion. He then produced the epic poem, Hyperion and the Fall of Hyperion. He also wrote his famous odes, Odes to a Nightingale, Ode to Autumn, Ode on a Grecian Urn, Ode on Melancholy, and Ode to Psyche, and most of his other best pieces. These poems use vivid word pictures to praise the world's beautiful things, yet all alloyed with sadness because Keats knew he could not enjoy them forever. Last years and early death. He was in despair for good reasons. He was too poor to marry Fanny Bryan and woman he loved. His mother and brother Tom had died tuberculosis. And by age 24, Keats also had the disease. Already ill, he sailed for Italy to escape England's cold winter but died there the next year at the young age of 25. The house in which he died is now a place of literary pilgrimage with library of English Romantic literature known as Keats Shelley House. Works by John Keats. Poems with Hymn to Pan and the Bacchic Procession 1817, O Solitude in 1816, Poems in 1817, Endymion in 1818, Hyperion epic poem 1819, The Fall of Hyperion epic poem in 1819, Lamia and other poems including his famous Hellenic odes on a Grecian urn and to Psyche 1820, Isabella in 1820, The Eve of St. Agnes 1820, The Beautiful Woman Without Mercy in 1888, which was published after he died. And this is all about John Keats. And here's something about John Keats as a romantic poet. You know very well that he belongs to English romantic literature and of the second generation of romantic movement. The poetry of Keats is characterized by sensual imagery. Keats, as the supreme lover of beauty, says, "A thing of beauty is joy forever." It was the word of John Keats, that is, "A thing of beauty is joy forever." John Keats' foremost themes were beauty, love, nature, fancy, power, and pain. What makes John Keats a romantic poet? Beauty is truth, beauty. That is, all ye known on earth and all ye need to know. It was a line in the Ode on a Grecian Urn, one of his famous works. Keats' cynicism about his life and his impending doom was seldom of his work. Though he was depressed about death, he wrote with a strong appreciation of life, love, and beauty. In a letter to his lover, Fanny Brown, Keats writes, "I have two luxuries to brood over in my works, your loveliness and the hour of my death. I hate the world. It batters too much the writings of my self-will, and I could take a sweet poison from your lips to send me out of it." Nature versus culture is the number one rule of Romanticism. Keats was heavily influenced by ancient mythology texts by Homer, Dante, Virgil, and Shakespeare. Death, sorrow, love, and nature are signature traits of Romanticism. Lyric and transcendent, that which is beyond human understanding. Creation of art and role of poet. We already discussed about the important works of John Keats, A Thing of Beauty, that is Endymion, Bright Star, La Belle Dame Sans Merci, Ode on a Grecian Urn, Ode to a Nightingale, to Autumn. Quotes of John Keats. Here lies one whose name was writ in water. I love you the more in that I believe you had liked me for my own sake and for nothing else. Love is my religion, I could die for it. I am certain of nothing but the holiness of heart's affections and the truth of imagination. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. Okay, this is all about John Keats. Keep in mind all these points.